Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday morning and ain't God good and won't he do it? Oh yes he will, oh yes he will. I know my listener probably saying, Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every morning. I'm gonna say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, it's Wednesday morning, right? And I talked to a partner of mine the other day, he's a Craft. Could you date a woman that has no potential? I said, yeah. But before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with a white beard, smiling and profiling, and finally realizing, y'all trying to size me up. Man, I said, man, come on, man. I asked my partner to be on the show. I said, man, crap, man, I'm not good in front of the camera. What about behind the camera? Yeah, you can sit on the side like my wife do on Sunday mornings, man. Just have a conversation. Crap, man, I don't want my voice to be heard. I said, I understand. I understand. Say less. But this is the thing, people. He had me, could I date a woman that has no potential? I said, man, we got that certain vibe. Yeah. Because she might see the same thing in me. I have no potential. But the thing about it, though, we have the potential to be what? To be great together, you know? And people, that's one of my pet peeves I never understood. People say, don't date a broke man, don't date a broke woman, don't date somebody who has nothing. We all have nothing. Because everything that I have don't belong to me. I can lose just like that. My thing is that we got that connection, shoot, that's better than money. That's one of the great things you can ever have. That's all the potential that I need to see. Because like I said, that means we're going to have a chance of what? Longevity. That's my whole thing. See, people get caught in, man, if we gotta be, no, we don't. We just gotta have that common ground. You know, you gotta have that feeling that something I feel that you might have my back or I got your back, vice versa. How do you want to look at it? That's the only thing that matters. If you run across somebody that here you are, you pretty set in your ways, you making a decent salary, right? This person has nothing, but they trying, but they don't have anything. I can't mess with them, man, because we going a different direction. What direction are you going? See, we talk about all those things about being, godly like Jesus. Jesus was what? One of the richest men that rode on a camel. Well, no, well, not a camel, but a donkey, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing, good people. Why do we think the way that we think? You got to have what I have in order for us to be successful. Shoot, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. If I'm worth $10 million a year, worth of 50 cents, and we have something in common, and I trust you, shoot, we good. We good. You know, can't nobody tell me that we ain't good unless I see signs that we ain't gonna make it. You don't have to bring anything to the party. Just bring yourself. Just come as you are. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody that's real. It's real. And we can sit and have a conversation and we can laugh, you know? And then we're all the other things, all the other noise that's going on around us, you hear anything, baby? I don't hear nothing either. And look, the fire rockets going off, plane crash, bus crash, we don't hear nothing because we join. But be mindful. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. That's the what if guarantee. What if you just got out of your way, got out of your own way, and found that person that was meant for you? Okay? They don't have a car. They stay in home with their parents. And they into you. So you got somebody, you found somebody that's, I'm talking about boys, so you found somebody that got what you got, right? How'd that work out? Crap, man, you wrong. Wrong for what? Y'all didn't stay married a year, did you? So having those things meant nothing. Stop just saying, crap, man, you gotta stop. Stop doing what, man? If we having a conversation, right? The conversation should be truthful, right? The truth can hurt. See, we want to go around just lying to ourselves all the time. Man, she got to have what I got, man. She ain't got what I got, man. We can, I don't think we can do it together, man. Probably just, what grown folks do. Have some relations that you going about that business. Man, please. No. It don't work that way for me. as you get older, as you start maturing and everything, right? You want to find somebody that got your back. The other day, I was going through, I think it was YouTube, and I saw Neo was on Sherry Shepherd's show, and he was talking about how his first marriage ended up in divorce and all those things, and now we got 3 women that they all came to the understanding that, hey, we're in this together. 1 man and 3 women. And he said, but they can't date outside of him. I need to ask Dez about that one. Let me ask Dez. What are they, Dez? But that's my thing, good people. Don't listen to all that nonsense. TV can plant the wrong seeds inside of your head. You don't have to have nothing. No potential, no nothing. The same thing for me. But when you find that right person, oh man, you got all the potential. You got all the potential in the world. Then people gonna say, man, I knew it was something about Lee Craft. He had that potential. No, you didn't. You just said he was a loser. How you do it? Loser. But Lee stand for Lee. Lee. But no, all I'm saying, people, don't fall for the okie-doke. Just because they don't have it now, don't mean they won't have it later. You gotta find somebody that's meant for you, and there for you. Look at my back. Look at my chest, my back. Ain't no holes in my back. Got somebody that's watching your back, and you watching their back, and you growing together. And if I'm, well off, whatever I got, I don't believe in no prenup. Man, please. If I love you enough to marry you, that's all that matters. Unless they're just going through the motion to marry you just to, do some other things and then divorce you, that ain't me. I'm a grown man. I do grown folks things. I don't need no extra, because I ain't got no extra. I just keep it simple. S-I, crooked letter, something like that. No, I just keep it simple, And that's the whole thing. Being able to be with somebody that you can laugh with, and you just have fun with, and sometimes you may say the wrong thing, and y'all still laugh. Man, why you say that? Why you listening to that? What? That's all I'm saying to people. Don't fall for the okie-doke. Me and my boy, like we talked about that for a minute. So he said, Crab, man, I get your point. I said, do you really get my point? Yeah, I get your point, Crab. We looking for people to have what we got, and because they don't have what we have, we want to shun them and stuff, man, push them to the side. That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not what God wants. Find somebody that's there for you, that wants you for you, not what you have. And the ones that want you for what you have. Excuse me. Shoot, I think my lips getting stuck this morning. Look, when you're having fun, they'll stick like you got some gum in your mouth. That didn't rhyme right there. Like my kids say, hey, Dad, you're not a good storyteller. But hopefully I was a good father to my children. Like I said, because I love all of them unconditionally. And they didn't have anything. Even though they're my children, I still can push them to the side. They ain't, send them back. Return to sender. Just playing. Look, you have to have a sense of humor. When you come across people and stuff, man, and let's see, how can I say this? When I met my wife, or my girlfriend at the time, right, she probably gave me, said, he ain't got no potential, but he got a good heart. Say less. Here we are, 30-some years later. So anything that you want, anything that's good for you, ask God for it. It might not come in the package that you want, but it's the best thing for you. But you don't want it. I'm just saying. My boy and I came to that conclusion. Everything. He said, Crab, man, you're right, man. I said, what you gonna do? I'm gonna do the right thing, Crab. I want what you got, man. I want somebody that got my back. Everybody wants somebody to come home to without walking on eggshells when you get through that door. This is your safe haven. This is my safe haven. I thank God every day for my safe haven. Ain't nothing like it. If I lose my health was a fail, right? I know she won't walk out and leave me. Everybody can't say that and be true. But I believe that wholeheartedly that she can do it. Well, I ain't gonna believe. I know she won't do it because I have been sick before, and she didn't leave me. Yeah. Yep. She said, I'm on your side. We laugh a lot in my household. I'm sorry. We laugh a lot because laughter heals the soul. Heals the soul, and it's good for the soul, good for the spirit. Like I said, you have your down days, but the down days should not weigh the good days. And in my household, they don't. You gonna have them days. I can guarantee you that. You know, like, man, how'd I get here? Lee Craft, you said I know I lied. Nah, just playing. Like I said, you gotta always look for that silver lining when things get tough and stuff. But like I said, potential, if they don't have that, don't worry about that. If you feel something right here, I mean really right here and stuff, man, give a person a shot and go out and man and enjoy that blessing. Because you're a blessing to each other. Because when you find that peace, and you can sit there and just look at somebody, man, just feel good. Even when you have a bad day, that bad day turn into a great day. That's potential. That's untapped potential that you waited on. And God gave to you. And look up and say, God, I thank you. And God said, Leandrew, you're welcome. So, like I said, with that being said, like I said, my kids said that Daddy, you're not a good storyteller. Hey, they ain't lying. But like I said, I'm not a good storyteller, but what I am good at is being straightforward. So, like I said, know and learn your personality. So, with that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast. If you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people. If you want to have a real conversation, have a blessed day. And please find time and make time to tell God, thank you, and thank you.